Dear learners, welcome to my online English class. This is Shamim Akhtar Chaudhary, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Kornofuli, A.J. Chaudhary College. Students, hope all are fine and staying safely at your home. Please don't out of home without wearing mask. Follow the health rules because we are not yet out of the threat of coronavirus. Dear learners, hope all are connected with the class. Students, title of my today's lesson is Article Part 2. Let us see the learning outcome. After reading this lesson, we will be able to know what is article, define article, discuss the types of article, use of the definite article, use of the indefinite article, omission of the article. Students, you know, in my previous lecture, I have discussed about what is article, classification of article and use of the definite article. Today, I am going to discuss use of the indefinite article, omission of the article and repetition of the article. So, students, now let's start. Use of the indefinite article. The indefinite article is used in its original numerical sense of one as 12 inches make a foot. Hashem bought a dozen orange. A million people protested against the system. In the vague sense of a certain as a Kishore Kumar, that is, a certain person named Kishore Kumar is suspected by the police. One evening, a beggar came to my door. In the sense of any, to single out an individual as the representative of a class, as a pupil should obey his teacher. A cow is a useful animal. To make a common noun of a proper noun as a Daniel came to judgment. That is, a Daniel is a very wise man. He thinks he is a Shakespeare. Omission of the article. The article is omitted before names of substances and abstract nouns such as uncountable nouns, used in a general sense as sugar is bad for your teeth. Gold is a precious metal. Wisdom is the gift of heaven. Honesty is the best policy. Virtue is its own reward. Before plural countable nouns used in a general sense as children like chocolates. Computers are used in many offices. Before most proper nouns except those referred to earlier, namely names of the people such as Gopal, Rohim, names of the countries, name of the continents, countries, cities, etc., such as Europe, Pakistan, Chittagong. Names of individual mountains such as Mount Everest. Individual islands, lakes, hills, etc. Before names of meals used in a general sense as what time do you have lunch? Dinner is ready. Note, we use a when there is an adjective before breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. We use the when we specify. I had a late lunch today. The dinner we had at the tourist hotel was very nice. Before languages, as we are studying English, they speak Dhakaya at home. Before school, college, church, bed, table, hospital, market, prison, when these places are visited or used for their primary purpose, as I learned French at school. We go to church on Sundays. He stays in bed till 9 every morning. My uncle is still in hospital. Note, the is used with these words when we refer to them as a definite place, building, or object rather than to the normal activity that goes on there, as the school is very near my home. I met him at the church. The bed is broken. I went to the hospital to see my uncle. Before names of relations like father, mother, aunt, uncle, and also cook and nurse, meaning our cook, our nurse, as father has returned, aunt wants you to see her, cook has given notice. In certain phrases consisting of a transitive verb followed by its object, as to catch fire, to take breath, to give battle, etc. In certain phrases consisting of a preposition followed by its object, as at home, in hand, in depth, by day, by night, at sunrise, at noon, at sunset, at night, etc. A repetition of the article. If I say, I have a black and white dog, I mean a dog that is partly black and partly white. But if I say, I have a black and a white dog, I mean two dogs, one black and the other white. Hence, when two or more objectives qualify the same noun, the article is used before the first objective only. But when they qualify different nouns, expressed or understood, the article is normally used before each adjective. Compare. The secretary and treasurer is absent. The secretary and the treasurer are absent. The first sentence clearly indicates that the post of secretary and treasurer are held by one person. The repetition of the article in the second sentence indicates that the two posts are held by two different persons. Hence, we see that when two or more connected nouns refer to the same person or thing, the article is ordinarily used before the first only. But when two or more connected nouns refer to different persons or things, the article is used before each. In expressing a comparison, if two nouns refer to the same person or thing, the article is used before the first noun only. As, he is a better mechanic than clerk. He is a better poet than novelist. He is a better thinker than a debater. He would make a better engineer than lawyer. But if they refer to different persons or things, the article must be used with each noun, as he is a better mechanic than a clerk would make. He would make a better statesman than a philosopher would make. Here is my today's class. Hope you can understand the lecture. Okay. Allah Hafiz. Thank you all. Stay home. Stay safe.